We were just having a conversation. If we were to do a retro county fair activity, we'd go all the way back to prehistoric times with some of our categories. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'd like to see a best-in-class Velociraptor show.
Yeah.
I'd go.
Yeah, because Lana is decorating the studio for Fair Week, and we've got some pigs and some chickens in the background, but the dinosaur left. I don't know where the dinosaur went, and that's what led us to have that conversation. You know, going back to the original Eddy County Fair.
It could be a problem. If you don't know where your dinosaur's at, it could be a problem.
It could be a problem. Ashley Mason is here, and Lisa Boans. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are things?
Great.
Ready for the fair?
You bet.
Ready as we're going to be.
Ask me about next Wednesday.
Yeah, I'd like to say that. The people say, how you doing? I said, ask me at 10 o'clock tonight after the game, or Monday after the event is over with, because last minute preparation, trying to get everything all ready to go. And we want to talk about the pecan auction and then open entries today. So where would you like to start?
Let's do the pecan.
Okay.
Pecan Contest is being sponsored by Chase Farms. They have graciously sponsored us for the last 3 years, and we have tons of entries. I would like to challenge everybody to come out and enter anything that contains pecans. You have to follow the rules in the fair book. And then this year we can actually take cold entries. So we haven't been able to take any cream pies or any cheesecakes or anything that has to be refrigerated. Now we can, because the fair board provided us with a refrigerator. And we can, store them.
Yeah.
And everything that's entered in the contest is actually auctioned off that evening following the lead class out in the show ring. And that auction raises money for all the kids in North and South Eddy County in FFA and 4-H.
Great. So when you're buying when the auctioning off of the pie or the peanut brittle or pecan brittle or whatever it is that's out there, you're not only are you enjoying some delicious food, but you're helping out the kids in the 4-H and FFA programs. That's great.
Yeah. And first prize is $500.
Well, there you go.
Second prize is $3. Third prize is $2.
Now, this is in the items that are entered in Okay, like the baked items and all that good stuff. I've told this story before. I can't remember if I've told you guys this. When we lived in Mississippi, Alabama, there was a lot of pecan farming. And I made the mistake of calling it pecans, pecan pie. And I was told that pecans are under the bed in the hospital.
Oh.
They'll get you for that.
Yeah, it's pecan. So I learned, it was just burned that image in my brain that I was never going to make that mistake again. So.
Yeah, I was always told pecans are in the cabinet.
Well, that was the nice way of telling you. Yeah.
And just for the record, I did not know this until I started doing the contest 3 years ago. But New Mexico is the pecan capital of the world. It produces the most pecans in the world.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It used to be Georgia. Forget them. Now we're on top. Our county isn't the largest producer, but they're coming up. They're coming up.
Which one is the largest producing county?
Doña.
Okay. All right. They probably had a head start.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But, that's fantastic. So if you bake breads, pies, cakes, whatever with pecans in them, you need to enter it into the open class. So is there a day or a time that you bring the entries in?
Yes, it's Friday, July 29th at 12 p.m.
You mean like tomorrow?
No, the 29th.
Oh, the 29th. Okay, I see. Instant panic in the room.
If you're going to bring them tomorrow, bring them to my house.
They may or may not make it to the auction.
Right.
Okay, next Friday.
The 29th from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. And we'll take those entries in the blue building.
Okay.
At the kitchen.
Okay.
Now that kitchen is not where we're going to be all week, but that's where we're going to do the entries and the judging.
Okay, for the pecan contest.
Yes.
Okay. I was panicking myself.
He has so much baking to do tonight.
I know.
A couple of years ago, somebody entered man candy. Oh my gosh! I was afraid I was going to have to pay $1,000 for that one.
You keep bidding on it, huh?
It was bacon with candied pecans encrusted on the top.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
that sounds great.
It's good.
Yeah, it was. So, well, good. All right, so we got the pecan entries. Get your getting ready to bake or whatever it is you need with pecans. I'm sure you can find pecans around here.
Maybe a couple
Yeah, there's a couple places.
here and there.
Okay.
Do not pick them yourself.
No, unless they're on your trees on your land. Yes. Don't go on other people's property and do that. That's not a good thing. All right. What's next?
So from 12 to 1:30, we accept those entries. And then the auction actually starts with Pecan Contest at 6 p.m. in the show ring after the lead class is over.
Okay.
The lead class is tons of fun to watch, so come on out.
Yeah, and I hear there's going to be even more kids in the lead class this year.
Last time I checked, she said there was 22.
Oh my goodness.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, I can remember when there'd be like 5 total, and so it's really picked up the last couple of years. That's fantastic. So they'll be the lead classes at 5, and then right after the lead class will be the
Auction.
the auction of all the baked goods and everything.
If you want to feel good about yourself, bake something for the pecan contest and then submit it, because even if you don't win first, second, or third place, to sit and watch your baked good or whatever it is go for a couple $100 or whatever, because
More.
people want to help out, it just gives you a nice little ego boost, a little bit of self-esteem. So
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
And then anybody can come out to the auction, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
come out for the lead class and then stick around, bring a couple bucks with you, and buy some things
You bet.
in the auction. Have you picked an auctioneer for this year?
It'll be Michael Figueroa.
Okay.
He auctioned for us last year, and we love him. We appreciate his time. We're just grateful. But he'll be auctioning for us.
Excellent, excellent. So that's the pecan stuff. The open class. Now this is obviously not pecan.
No, this is my first year to accept entries for open class. And
Okay.
open class has tons of categories that you can enter, like canning, sewing, quilting. I mean, there's tons. You can do crafts. There's everything.
Okay.
And we'll be taking entries Saturday, okay? It'll be Saturday, July 23rd.
So that's this Saturday.
That is this Saturday, yes. And the entries are from 9 to 11 a.m.
Okay.
And even if you didn't submit your paper form to the extension office, we will still take your entries the day of.
Okay.
So just be there before 11. It is my first year to do this. Stephanie Hughes is helping me. Ashley Mason is helping me. And yes, you are.
Okay.
It's on
You've
your
been
list
roped.
now.
And we'll get it figured out. We may be slow, but we'll get it done. And we have judges coming from another county, so we're
Oh,
super
okay.
excited about that.
That's great. And so just kind of you mentioned some of the categories like canning. Do you have you've got the book?
I
so
do have the book.
I had a book. I think it's over there with the chickens.
It's become like an appendage. There's canning, there's gardening, there's quilting, crochet, afghans, knitting. You can make yeast breads, candy, quick breads, pies, cobblers, cakes. I want to judge that one.
I know. Cookies.
And then you can sew pot holders, you can do pillows, you can sew clothing, of course. There's a fine arts category with paintings, photography, ceramics, general handicraft, so woodworking, welding, fabric decoration, jewelry, Christmas decorations, weaving. I mean, you can find any category of craft or construction that you are interested in and enter that in the Eddy County Fair.
What does it cost to enter something?
Zero.
So there's no
Nothing.
cost to enter. So if you know somebody that bakes a cake or they make something that everybody just really loves, make sure they make that this week so that you can enter it for them
In the fair.
in the fair in the open class, and then ribbons, right? You get ribbons for these. So
And if it has pecans in it, they can enter it in the contest.
in the pecan
We'd ask that
contest.
you remake it again.
Yeah.
If you bake it on Saturday,
Right.
you got to remake it.
Yeah, make another one.
But we like to auction fresh baked goods.
Yeah. So the fine art category, that's painting, that's
Ceramics,
Ceramics.
photography.
And it's
Okay.
any kind of paintings. It can be oil, acrylic, watercolor, pen and ink, charcoal. It can be pastels. There's a ton of categories. And then at the very bottom, it says category 13 is any other. So if it's not defined or delineated in those categories above it, any other.
category 13. Huh?
Yes.
That sounds good. Can you stick around for a few minutes?
Sure.
Okay, we need to break for news because there's news going on.
Oh, who does that?
Real news? I thought the fair was only real news.
Well, it is for us.
Okay.
But there are other things going on in the world. So we'll check in with the news. This is KSVP Artesia.